dear customers. We are today welcome our Chief Technical Officer, Dmitry Solovyev. He is responsible for technical requirements and he's responsible for the teams and for the projects, made them clear for understanding how they are as company, how they are as projects should represent them in technical skills, yes, of course, in our huge and also very stable market at crypto economy at all. Dmitry Solovyev, you are welcome. It's online. Hello. Now your word and your opinion. What the projects should have for make success in the technical environment and technical skills to be somehow be represented in our industry.
Okay, I got a question. So the main point is about the technology in the startup is about the platform factor. This means that what about the strategy of this startup? Is it going to develop platform that could connect technology, different partners, and that could provide peer-to-peer communication on it. That's the most advanced business model that most of digital companies are using, and that's the probably the must for the new startups requirement. So other feature is about the what technology stack these companies using. What platforms, how are they popular in IT world?
IT environment, yeah. Okay.
IT requirements. So the main point here is about the amounts of people using this platform. For example, if this is a new platform that have a few people, so the leverage won't be good enough. But if you're using the platform that uses millions of people, hundreds of thousands of people, of developers are coding it and developing, so that means that the only startup says I'm using this technology, that means the millions of users of that platform would be interested in this offer because the platforms are integrated to each other and the value is distributed in this ecosystem. So this is the second point. And the third point I'd like to mention is about the mobile strategy. What tools this startup is using for communicating with mobile audience? Are they using the chatbots? Are they using mobile apps or other, for example, web apps that are could be converted to mobile platform? So these are the main points that should new startup require in order to succeed in this area.
Okay, good. Am I clearly understood that, for example, as past 2 years or 3 years, a lot of companies launched their tokens, for example, on Ethereum platform. It has huge amount of community, yes, and at least I think I think I'm right. At least 90% of all the projects I launched their platform. I launched their tokens. I launched their programming. They launched their I don't know logic on that platform also. Is it some succeed key, for example, be it on the Ethereum platform, for make the project being happen in successful way? As I aware, if you are using, for example, Ethereum, it's not the must of the key be succeed, because for example you also have to be prepared, also have to have a huge community, also have to be I don't know, be spreading information all over big media conversation, also have uh, community spaces in social medias, as well as Facebook, as well as Telegram. I think yes, for sure. Technical implementation on the platform, which are now very stable and very affordable for the projects, of course, a big plus for them. But is it necessary enough? My question is in that way.
It's not necessary enough. It depends. Actually, technology provides the access to the ability, but the knowledge of using this platform provides the power of this platform. So it's not only necessary to connect to this or that platform and use this technology, but it's also necessary to provide education for team, for partners about how this startup is using this technology. Because uh, if startup develops new knowledge of how to use this technology, so it will provide new value for as a product. So so it is.
Okay, perfect, got it. And the second part of my questions would be, what do you think about new kind of blockchain platforms which are also able, like Ethereum, launch earn tokens? I'm talking about now about Tron, about EOS, about other platforms which are also able to, for example, they are have a lot of transactions, they are much more powerful. Of course, they are using another protocol, not proof of work as now in Ethereum yet, proof of stake or something else. Is it also, I don't know, be somehow helpful or be somehow easy to use for developers, because part of them using, for example, JavaScript, or using Golang, one part of them, another one based on Ethereum, they are using Solidity, which are, I don't know, very close to Python or very close to JavaScript. Also, is it somehow be helpful or easy to affordable for programmers to write their smart concepts on them and launch their project on it?
Actually, all of these blockchains have their own ecosystem, and this
Okay.
partner ecosystem have different programs, different incentives, and different motivations for startups and developers to develop in this area. So I'd better say that if if developers find the value in these incentives, in these programs, so that's the it could be the key point of the collaboration on this topic. And if there is no interest, if there is no connection in this field, so it's actually all these platforms would be the same, because no value could be leveraged in this solution.
Okay, and my last question. What kind of projects, I think, what kind of platforms, I'm sorry, do you expect being in on head edge, yes, on the front of our technology? Because now blockchains are developing and they are really engaging and are become much more than one Ethereum, or for example, ways which are now and is which are already done. I want to listen from you as developer, as technical specialist, to I want to understand which the goal or which the next direction for this industry. What are we have to look about? What are our next usage and which the trends are from now?
Okay, got it. So the first point is about the case is about where we could use this technology. For example, if we are talking about the Ethereum tokens, okay, I have wallet, I have few tokens on it, but what can I do with it? I could only send this to another wallet, or what options do I have? Actually, more adopters come of this technology when the businesses, when the companies could adopt this technology in the form of different, for example, extensions, for example, payment gateways. For example, if we find e-commerce is a huge industry, but there is no crypto yet. But actually, if we could add a new payment solution to this e-commerce web stores, and it accepts crypto, so it's using, and we could connect to millions of users who are using these or that solutions. So the main point is about how we implement and how we use on the daily basis of this technology. So, and another part is I don't remember other points.
Okay, Dmitry, no, we don't have so much time.
Okay.
Now our conversation is close to end. I'm very thankful for you for your time. Very interesting to get an information how technically it will be happening, how technically we have to be prepared for launching our project to the community to spread it all over the world. Thanks for your time again. Yes,
Okay.
Dmitry, you are welcome, and we're
Thank
happy
you.
to have
Bye
you.
bye.